I'm back with my favorite clear sticker paper, alcohol inks, ghosties, gravestones. Today I'm going to be making an awesome birthday card, so stick around. Hi crafty people, this is Ellen with EGI Designs. Today I am making a Halloween theme birthday card and I wanted to go through it with you. There's lots of steps, lots of things that we're doing, so stay tuned, you might learn some cool things. I'm using my favorite clear sticker paper. Today I'm going to be doing lots of alcohol ink on there, and I'm going to be making a paper or a clear stained glass effect for our little ghosties to go on our card. I pulled out the Happy Boo Day from Boo Crazy as I'm making a birthday card. I'm going to cut the tombstones out of this Tim Holtz craft stock that has the silver. I have these new Vault Fright Night for the ghosties and the tombstones, and maybe a couple other pieces in there. And then I'm going to be doing a clear card front. So I have a piece of acetate, and this is the lightweight clear acetate sheets from Simon Says Stamp. And then my actual card base, I made that out of the mixed media paper pad, the heavyweight, from scrapbook.com, because we're going to be doing some water techniques and things like that. I'm not sure, I might need to use this one too, I'm not sure. This is the Vault Gothic Portraits, and I kind of like the bats in there, and I didn't know if we would add them on. But first things first, let's see. Just trying to get it sorted out here. So I'm making a slimline card, and I have the acetate is only going to go on the front. So I'm going to score it here, and I'm going to attach it on the back. So we have that. And then this I'm going to do a special inking technique to make these look old and weathered and all that. Here's our ghosties. They're super cute. If ghosties can be super cute. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the moon technique, and we're going to ink on here a blank space. We're going to put a masking paper, and then we're going to ink around that, and then we're going to do a really cool technique that makes the inks kind of seep into the moon, and it looks really cool and spooky. So let me put some of this stuff away, and we will get ready with our alcohol inking. Alright, so today we're going to be doing the stained glass technique, and so I have the clear sticker paper, and I have a bunch of different alcohol inks available. I'm working in the purple blue family. This card is for my sister, and she loves purple just like I do. So I always love making her birthday cards because she loves Halloween, which is fun, and also I can do purple. So I do have a couple of the alcohol ink pearls, which do have a powder in them, a mica powder. So you do need to make sure that these are very well shaken up, and you can look on the bottom and see if there's any left in there. But there's like a mixing ball, and I'm also going to be using a little bit of the pearl mixative today. So because I'm using a pearl, we actually need to use, instead of just rubbing alcohol, we need to use the alcohol blending solution. And that will help the pearls move across the paper. Alright, so let's get started. Just going to put some of this on my paper to start. Let's see. I cannot read this label, but I will find it for you later, and I will link it for you. The label is so dark. This one is Villainous. And you can see the pearl in there moving around, and it looks awesome. This one is just regular. This one's called Cool Peri. So I'm trying to make kind of stained glass ghosties, and I'm going to put them on the front of the acetate so that you can see through and see to the moon scene behind. This one is Vineyard, Amethyst, this one is Boysenberry. I think it might be a little too pinky, but you will see how it shakes out. And then Indigo. And I'm going to use this for 2 projects actually, so I'm going to try to keep the pearl towards one side. Hopefully. I don't know though. Alcohol inks like to go all over the place, so we shall see. Alright. I'm going to put a little more solution on the top, and then use the Tim Holtz blower to get this going and see what we can get. Oh, I love that purple. I don't know if you can see there, the pearl is like, I don't know, it's like shimmering out and fading out. It looks really amazing. Okay, so once you have it how you like it, you can give it a little bit of a dry. I'm going to use my Ranger Heat It tool for this because it disperses the heat nicely. Keep in mind that the clear sticker paper is plastic, and you just want to be careful that you're not staying in one spot too long because you would melt that. And one thing we can do is we can see if we have any sticky spots that we can put some foil on. So this one is the Deco Foil, and try to find the exact name of it. This one's Iridescent. I didn't want to really add any dark spots to it. Hopefully just see-through shimmer. I'm just gonna burnish it with this. This is the Trinity Stamps ergonomic tool, I think it's called. Alright, let's see. Whoa. Oh, I think that'll be perfect for our ghosties. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, I'm just going to finish drying this up. I want to see if we can get any more foil to stick on here. And I like doing this because it takes off any sticky parts. Alright. This looks gorgeous. Alright, let me clean up the space. The best part about a glass mat is clean up. So I'm just going to take, I have these alcohol wipes. And this will just come right up. One. This particular glass mat is from Glassboard Studios, and it is magnetic, which is awesome, and I love it. And they have all different colors, like themes, pictures, like whatever you want, and it's great quality, and you can get very, very strong magnets for that, which is also awesome. Alright, let me get a paper towel to dry this off. Alright, good to go. Okay, I'm gonna cut. This is a Tim Holtz Guillotine Trimmer. And I'm just going to cut this in half so I can save the other piece for later. We don't really need too much of this sheet for our ghosties. that's gonna look great. Yay! Alright. Then, now I need to do the really cool moon technique. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this on the front of this without leaking through to the other sides, but I really don't know if that's going to happen. But that's okay. So I'm just gonna tape this closed. So this had been a 6x6 piece of paper, and I scored it at 3. And let's see, what do we need to do? Okay. I have a piece of Masking Magic. This is from Gina K, and I used one of the circles from Master Layouts 3 to cut this. And basically this is kind of like a big sticker, and it will block out the ink wherever you don't want it to be. So if I can get the back off, we can proceed. There we go. Alright, so I'm trying to think, where do I want my moon on here? This is kind of the layout I was thinking. I could have the mask up here. Okay. Alright. So I'll put that up here. I just, especially with this, because I need the defined edges, I'm just burnishing this down. Okay. So, the exciting part. Alright, I have the new Distress Spritz. This one is Seedless Preserves. I have Black Soot Distress Spray. I have Villainous Potion Spray. I have Wicked Elixir. This one I cannot read because it's too small. Laid Back Lilac, and that's a Dilutions. Hocus Pocus. Crushed Grape. Ominous Twilight. And Flickering Candle. A lot of these are the holiday mica stains, and these also have mica in them, so you have to make sure that you shake them up before you use them. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna get out my splat box, because these sprays tend to go everywhere. And you want to make sure that you have a paper towel handy, because after you spray this, you want to clean off the nozzle. You don't want the powder, the mica, to get all in there. Alright, so I'm just going to spray this around the moon. And then you can kind of just, do whatever you feel. I think I'll put a little bit of the black towards the top. I didn't need to shake that, but anyway. That is very dark. This is that laid back lilac. Dun, dun. And this one's the Ominous Twilight. I feel like I want a little bit of Wicked Elixir on the bottom there. What else? Ooh, my favorite Villainous. Villainous potion. Again, I shook that and did not need to. That's okay. Alright, so now we're going to dry this a bit. And I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch. I'm going to put a little bit more of the Wicked Elixir. Okay, so now is the fun part. So we need to take this off. Okay. That's some pretty awesome backgrounds. Alright, so now I'll pull this out so you can see it when the magic happens. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to spray here with water. If I can find the water. Please hold. There we go. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to spray here and you're going to see the inks are going to start to come in and it looks really awesome. Look at that. So it makes a really spooky moon. check out the shine and shimmer on this awesome moon scene. Alright, let's get cleaned up and get to the next step. I cut out the ghosties, and now I want to distress this graveyard up a little bit. So I'm going to try to do it with alcohol ink. If that doesn't work, then we can do it with black paint, but I thought I'd give it a shot. I'm just putting the ink on, and I'm just kind of smearing this over this. Ooh, I wonder if we could put a little bit of the Wicked Elixir on there. But anyway, you can see that it did kind of grunge it up a little bit. Let's just see. Make them like moldy tombstones or something gross like that. I wonder if we could kind of moosh this in a bit. Ugh. That looks crazy. I like it. Okay, so we have our card. And we have our graves here. And those are going to go right on the bottom. Get some... Trying to think what would stick best with all of the inks that we have on there. Let me see. I think I'll use the red line. let's see. Just trying to line that up the best I can. So I'm going to try to use my score buddy here. Alright, so that is it. I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, now on to the ghosts. I'm going to try and pick which ones I think will look the best. Like how shiny this one is. Alright, I think I'll use those two. These I can save. We'll put them on the inside. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to make the flap that will go on the front of this. I am actually going to put it on with the red line tape on the back. I'm going to take a paper towel and put this on the top and just kind of give it a smush. Make sure everything is dry and good to go. Alright, so we have our acetates. Just trying to think of how far we need to. I'm going to go with a 1/2 inch. And acetate is kind of hard to score and fold. I think we need to scooch that out a little bit, or make a second one just so it'll go around the card nicely. So I'm going to score that out another 1/8. So now we have 2 score lines there, which should help it go around. Yep. Alright, so what we can do is we can stick this on, and then we can go around the edge and cut it with the trimmer to get it exact size. I've decided to pivot. Pivot! I cut this, it was a card base, so I cut this off. And I'm going to rough up the edges. This is a Tim Holtz tonic, I think, distressor tool, that's what it's called. Alright, and then I'm going to take my black brush with my black soot. Just gonna put a piece of scrap under here. A little fuzz in there. And I'm going to go around the edges. And I just am going to go on the edge right here and make sure that all the white is covered up. Okay. Oh, I like the way that that makes that pop. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out how do I actually want to attach this. Alright, I pivoted a little bit. I made a card base out of the Hero Arts Pitch Black, and I did it at 6 1/4 by 6 1/2, and then I scored it at 3 1/4. And then I just used my tape runner and put our scene on the front of that. And then I used the Altenew metallic thread, and I used the silky lilac, this one, which is gorgeous, and just made a little, you know, put the thread around, and then made a little bit of a tassel there to add some interest. So now what we get to do, finally, is put our ghosties on. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually tape this down, because it's gonna be hard to hold this and do the ghosts. Okay. We can see how we want to lay them out. Like that, coming across the moon. Let's put this one on first, and then maybe we can get a better idea. And the cool thing is that these are just stickers. And we can see right through them. So we have our stained glass ghosties. And then let's see about this guy. Maybe he needs to go down here. Like he's coming out of the graveyard. Ooh, so that looks cool. And because they're see-through, because of the clear sticker paper, you get that ghost effect, because you can see right through them. It's hard to see with the acetate glare. But I think that looks pretty awesome. And here's how our background turned out. And I did just the ribbons inside, or the thread is inside there. And I just made another acetate piece to go around the whole thing for that. I wonder if we need another friend over here. Yeah, maybe. We can have a ghost party. Oh, that looks so cool. All right, so let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a paper towel and I'm just gonna burnish these in so they really stick on the acetate. I wish it wasn't so glary, so it's easier to see. But look at that. Great. I love that effect. With the clear and they're just floating in the air. That looks awesome. Alright, so now I'm going to make the inside panel. So stick around for that. For the inside, I thought we could make it look really cool with the spider web stamp. And that is from the same stamp that the Happy Boo Day came from. And I also cut a piece, this is super cute paper, of the, let me show this to you, the Woodware Halloween paper pad. So I thought that would be a cute mat for that. I want this to be really, really light, so I'm going to stamp it in Lost Shadow. Sorry, clean it up a bit. And then we can do the birthday in black. So I have my Misty here, and this is the regular size Misty, and because this is a rubber stamp, you take out your mat. Oh, that's gonna be great. All right. So this one is a little, because this is a slimline, mini slimline, this doesn't have enough room to go across. So I'm just putting it on an angle here. Hopefully we can get it all on there. For this I'm going to use the Ultinew Jet Black. Oh, that's great. And I want this to be really dark, so I'm going to do it 3 times actually. Alright, awesome. To wipe that since we got a little extra ink on that. Okay. So what I will do is I will write this out, write out my message, and then I will stick it to this, and then I will put it in here. So I think that's everything. We have this awesome Ghosties card. They look so cool flying like that. Oh, I love it. And we did the cool moon background technique with lots of mica sprays and all that good stuff. And we have our inside. So a lot of cool techniques today. Hopefully they've been helpful. I love the moon technique. That's just, I love how that turns out. Anyway. So please like, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you like what you saw today, I really appreciate it. I will link all the products I used today in the description box. And they are affiliate links, which means if you click on them and end up making a purchase, I might make a small commission from that, and that really helps out me and my channel, and that is at no extra charge to you. And I greatly appreciate you shopping through my links. So, until next time, I hope you have a great day and take care. Bye-bye.